What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live and direct. Better than any other can, man. First and foremost, give all praise and glory to the Most High. A higher is His name, only name given to the children of Israel. If you wanna take heed and cleave to the name of the Most High, wanna know what it is? That's His name. Any other name will not be accepted and will be rejected. You will not be able to bear fruits calling on the adversary. The Most High is not going to allow it. This is a fact. Now, with that being said, let's proceed. I know usually I come on these joints and, I always talk about things that's going on within the community, things that's going on within the world. But there's something I want to touch on that I feel like is very important to touch on. And this is mainly for the women. And I love my sisters. I love you guys. I know you mean well. I know God created you for a purpose. And when you find your purpose, you're gonna be a light to this world. And that is a fact. And again, this is not belittling. We ain't doing none of this Kevin Samuel nonsense. This is the uplift. This is to put things back to perspective according to God, not according to this world and the devil and this foolish nonsense that he got plaguing the minds of my sisters. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. So we're gonna talk about it. Listen, sisters, understand. There's only two things you can bring into a relationship. It's either you're gonna be an asset or a liability. I repeat, it's either you're gonna be an asset or a liability. You can't be nothing more, nothing less. You need to understand. I know social media, I know you got these thirsty ass, tricking ass fellas that don't know left from right, right from left, up from down. That putting y'all on pedestals and got y'all feeling like you are the trophy, you are the grand prize. In reality, you are not. Okay? You was created to be a helper, to be an asset to a king, a man, a heathen, a peasant, no matter what it is. That's what you was desired, that's what you was designed to do. You understand? I know that social media, pollen went in my mouth. I know that social media, I know that all of these platforms and these liberals, feminist movement got y'all really believing that you should be here. The only way you get here is when you bring your man there. Your job and your role. Oh, this pollen is in my mouth. I got the windows down. Your job and your role is to satisfy, again, to please, to honor, to respect, to endure, to adore your man. Because of this nonsense that you guys are believing, this is why you guys go from relationship to relationship, from dick to dick, stick to stick, and end up casting more bricks to bricks until your soul is dripped in the lake of fire. Because a woman wasn't created to be sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry, okay? A woman was created to have one partner. Find her man, marry that man, keep it pushing, do her job, have children, and that's what it is. But because you are living in a society that got you believing that you are the catch, this is why you remain stressed and never blessed. The blessing that you thinking that you have is not of the Most High, it's of the devil. The devil is always going to please you as long as you provide his narrative. And his narrative is to divide and then conquer. He's not going to conquer the men, he's going to conquer you. He's going to use you to destroy the man. He can't conquer the man. He can only destroy the man, but he can conquer you. And a lot of these women, y'all been conquered. You're letting these stupid narrative TV shows, basing your relationship based on things that you see on social media, based on things that you're hearing from people, from human beings, and not what being told by God. When you follow God and understand his word and understand his reasoning for your creation, you then have a different perspective. You then by default must operate in a different manner. You see, the Jewish women, the Khazars, you know why they still married? Because they follow the blueprint. You know why the Arabs are still married? Because they follow the blueprint. You guys aren't following the blueprint. You heathens, you Hebrews, because that's what you are, ladies. When you're not following the ways of the Lord by default, you are a heathen. You are a Hebrew. And because you on that type of time, it's the reason why we are suffering. You have been conquered by the devil. And you be like, you see, oh, niggas ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. No, boo-boo. If you keep attracting that, maybe you need to take a different approach. If the man that you're seeking is not giving you the time of attention, maybe you need to seek a different approach. See, a man is always gonna be in pursuit of happiness. And a man is only going to dwell where happiness resides. That's the only place a man is going to dwell. A man is not going to dwell in none of the nonsense, none of the BS, none of the foolishness, none of the stupidity. Nobody got no time for that. I'm sorry. Nobody has no time for that. And especially here in 2022, in the state of this world, the condition of this world, nobody, I repeat, nobody got time for the foolishness. It's either you're going to build or you're going to destroy. If you're willing to build, then the only way you're going to build is you allow the man to be the tool and you help him put the bricks down and you build on that. You cannot you cannot desire a king and you operate like a peasant. You can't desire a husband and you moving like a hood rat or a chicken head or anything in that name or sense of form. It doesn't work. You understand? It doesn't work. You reap what you sow. You desire a real man, you have to do real woman things. You want a king, you must operate like a queen. I don't even, at this point, I'm not even mad for the relationships and the things that women get. Women attract these type of men and then look themselves in the mirror and say, well, why I keep attracting these type of people? You get what you dish out. You want a king? You gotta be a queen. This is a fact. This is human nature. A lion is not gonna desire a tiger. He's not. A lion is not going to desire a lion is not going to desire a tiger. A bat is not going to desire a fly. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. It's not. I'm sorry. And you women need to understand that, because when the Most High created the earth, remember Adam was his last creation. The animals and everything was already here. It was here. And when he had the lion and the lioness, and he looked at Adam, he said, yo, you can't be here alone. I'm gonna give you something, put you in a deep sleep, and gave him Eve. He took her out his rib and said, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood, bone of my bone, the whole shebang. Said that and said, she shall be a helpmate to him. And you girls are running with this narrative that the devil has created, and you wondering why our community is the way that it is. I tell you, the devil can conquer the women. He can't conquer man. He can only destroy man. This has been going on from the beginning of time. This is the true relationship 101. This is the true relationship 101. Now, is there sucker ass men out here? Absolutely. Are there ungrateful men out here? Absolutely. But 9 out of 10 times, the reason why the man is ungrateful is because he made the wrong decision in the choices that he made in the woman that he picked up. Women be like, I will never be too good for you. Who said that you will never be too good? You'll be good. You can be good if you fit the criteria. If you fit the criteria, like I said, a man desires a queen. A righteous man, a king, is gonna want a queen. For me, I want a queen. I don't desire no ghetto ass, simple, regular, Negro-pean, heathen, Negro type of relationship. I do not desire that. I desire the relationship that I see in the Bible. And any woman that comes into my life has to fit that criteria. Because I'm going to do what I gotta do, with or without you. Because a man can sustain and be on his own to survive. A woman, on the other hand, cannot do that. Women now that's able to say, you know, these Negroes ain't sugar, honey, iced tea, they're only able to say that because they still got their parents around. When the parents is no longer there, you're going to desire a man. You're going to need a man. Because our whole purpose is to get into a relationship, find that right partner, become one, and separate yourself from your parents. Because you know that your parents then gotta live their lives. It's only us with this ghetto ass lifestyle, the foolishness, have children, but then the children are now having to be raised by the parent, the grandparents. Only us. It's only us. A child's supposed to go to their grandparents' house to chill. Oh, I'm going to grandma's house. I'm going to spend time with my grandmother. That was it. It wasn't for a grandmother to then raise a child that she didn't have. It's only us that's doing this. And when somebody like me steps up and talk about it, I'm the bad guy. Again, ladies, you have to know your role. Stop allowing the devil and this European Western teachings come plague your mind. We following these ways of the Europeans and these heathens. Heathens, when colored people was together in the 60s and 70s, they was the one that's always divorcing. Oh, I was with this person, I divorced. We was never doing that. We went through the fire with the man, whether we liked it or not. It was the drugs that they put in our community that causes this destruction. But a lot of us ain't taking the drugs. So there's no excuses. There's no excuses. You must do what you're supposed to do. This is a message of encouragement. Because if we don't do this, if we don't get these things in order, this cycle shall continue. And the devil is going to conquer your daughter. And then he's going to destroy your son. Okay? So ladies, please understand your role. Your role is to be a helper. There's only two things you can ever bring into a relationship. It's either you're going to build or destroy. It's either you're going to be an asset or a liability. Choose right. Do right. Seek Christ, change your life, and everything's going to be all right. It's your brother, man. Support the movement. Share this. You see the merch, man. Repent or Die. I got my daughter with it. I'll show you the back, but I'm in the car. But listen, that's for a whole nother topic. I'm waiting on, I just finished doing a podcast. PTSD, aka post-traumatic Israelite syndrome, man. Holla at your boy when you see me, man. I'ma holla. One.